Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. It is our 4th day here in Dublin, Ireland, and today we are going on a day trip to Howth, I believe is the right way to pronounce it. But yes, we are going to the sea town village of Howth, and we're going to be there for the day. And we're going to go on some hikes and, look at some nice views, get some good food, and we got all that to show you today in the video. Well, guys, they've stopped the bus because it appears there is a Sikh parade going on. Very interesting. They're fighting in the street with swords. Yeah, we're finally back on the move. I mean, that was a cool little parade. Like, interesting to see, other religions, other cultures. Interesting place to do the parade, in my opinion. Maybe they could have done that more in Dublin city center. This is more of like a residential neighborhood. So, I mean, hey, I didn't set it up. But, yeah, very interesting. I mean, Sikhism, it's very similar to, the Abrahamic religions, in the sense that they only worship like one god, as opposed to like Hinduism where there's like multiple. And I believe they are structured around, equality and, helping others, doing good services for other people, which is really good. And so I can only respect Sikhs. Alright, guys, we're just at the station now, topped up our leap cards. We don't want to get stuck anywhere. I had about like $5 left, so put about 10 more on there. Yeah, from here we'll take the DART train to Howth. Just went inside the convenience store. Look what they had. Turkish Cadbury Delights. I am actually looking forward to trying this. I'll let you know how it is right now. First try. Good time. You know what? I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it. I got 2 bars because it was a deal. 2 for €4. So it's alright. I wouldn't go out of my way to get this again. Alright, guys, now we're on the platform. Go wait for the train. It'll be here in about 15 minutes, so not too long a wait. I have my Monster Energy to energize myself. I thought it was going to be a little bit more sunny today, so I wore shorts. Can you believe that? Yes, in case you were wondering, this is the crew neck that I got from SBG Ireland, the gym that Conor McGregor trains at. Now, I've been asked, a couple times, out here since wearing this, do I support Conor McGregor? Because right now, Conor McGregor is a controversial figure, especially here in Ireland. He is running to be president of Ireland, and he's also facing some harsh allegations against him. So, I mean, it's real hard to say, whether or not you support him. I mean, I like him as a fighter. I don't know whether or not he'd be a great president. And I don't know whether or not he's a good person. But I like him as a fighter. And I honestly went to, the gym because I knew that's where he works out and trains. So, for me, that was really cool. But one person, who did ask me told me that they didn't like him, and then another person was like, oh, that's so cool, I love Conor McGregor. So the public opinion here seems to be 50-50 on him, whether or not he becomes president of Ireland or goes back into fighting in the UFC, only time will tell. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. And whether or not he's innocent or guilty, I believe a man is innocent until proven guilty. So until all the evidence has come forth, I will disregard everything until the evidence is there. But if it's there, dude's guilty and not a good person. But if there's no evidence and he's innocent, then why trash a man? Anyways, I'm just babbling on because we still have about 10 minutes till the train gets here. And plus, don't you guys like talking to me? What is actually really funny? Being here in Ireland, I've noticed a ton of Spanish speakers, including the staff at our hotel. There's 2 of them that speak Spanish. And so, for breakfast or whatever, I'll be ordering in Spanish, talking to them in Spanish. It's good to speak Spanish every once in a while. Like, I don't get the opportunity, living in England, for the past year to speak Spanish too much, whereas back in LA, I'm constantly speaking Spanish. And so, it's good to, keep practicing and, talk to people in my native tongue. But yeah, it's really cool to see that there's so many Spanish speakers out here in Ireland. I guess they either must be living out here or just visiting. But yeah, interesting thing to notice. Alright, now we're on our way to Howth. Guys, imagine this whole time I've just been pronouncing it wrong. I'm for sure going to ask a local how you pronounce the town. Alright guys, we're here in Howth, and yeah, there's a lot of people here. We're just trying to get out. Yep, I think this is the only way out. Just had to swipe my Leap card. Don't want to get charged too much. Because if you forget to tap it on the way out, it could charge you $20, and you don't want that. Yeah guys, a lot more people here than I thought there would be, but I guess it's a sunny Sunday, everyone's out, it's a perfect day for it. Got your Dubai chocolate. It's even expensive here. In Greece, a chocolate bar like that would be like €1. Oh, but look at these cookies. They're stuffed.
Nice. Okay, it's kind of hard. I thought it'd be a little squishier.
Oh, there you are.
It's like buttery.
Gotta give this a try. Wow. It's very sugary. Like, it's like biting into straight sugar, if I'm being honest, with a little bit of chocolate. I'm glad that I split this with Andon, because if I ate the whole thing, I'd be sick of it. Yeah, guys, that was the market here in Howth. Right now, we are gonna go to the cliff walk. So in order to do that, we gotta walk through town a bit, which we don't mind. But yeah, it is a busy Sunday today. There's so many people out. It's insane. This is the spot, I guess. Alright guys, this is where the cliff walk starts. Here's the pathway. You know what? It almost reminds me of Capri because of how green it is and all these little houses just on the cliffs. Gives off a very similar vibe, but more of a English style than a Latin style. There's the easy way, or there's the hard way. We're warriors, so we're going up the hard way. It's actually not that hard at all. Where's Nate Dog?
Right there.
Well, like I said, we're warriors. We go up the hard way. Guys, it's actually so beautiful here. It reminds me a lot of Santa Barbara or Monterey back in Cali. It's real pretty here. The weather's perfect for this. Guys, I think down on this cliff right here, I think those are puffins. There's a ton of seagulls, but all those little dots you see, those are puffins. It's actually so cool. I actually got the opportunity to try some puffin when I was in Iceland. If I'm being completely honest, it was a bit more gamier than duck, but still pretty good. I don't think I would go out of my way to eat puffin again though. They're like as close to penguins as you can get out here. I know the audio probably sounds horrible because it's super windy and I didn't bring my mic. But yeah, those are puffins down there. This is where we started. Yeah, guys, there's the lighthouse right over there, which is the edge of the peninsula that Howth resides on. And over there, even further, if you can see it, is Dublin City. It's not far at all. Yeah, it literally only took us like 30 minutes via dart train to get here. And honestly, this hike wasn't too bad. I think it might have taken us at least an hour to get here. So it'll probably take an hour to get back. And the weather's perfect. I didn't pack any water, but I'm okay. But if it's like summertime and you come here, I would pack some water because you'll probably get thirsty. But it's just so perfect right now. It's like nothing to me. Yeah. Really nice views here. Yeah, we're just heading back now. It's super windy. Yeah, that sign was cool. It was made by the Irish Guardsmen for airplanes. I guess so that way they don't get bombed. Because it was made during 1943. So that was, you know, the height of World War II. And so I guess, you know, it was made so that way the Nazis wouldn't bomb Ireland. Like they're saying like, oh, this is Ireland, not the UK. Like, you know, go that way. Alright guys, we're back in town. We've decided that we are going to get fish and chips from the best fish and chip shop in town. As you can tell, just by the line of people that are here, that this is the best fish and chip shop in town. They seem to have more than just fish and chips. They got burgers and chicken. But yeah, might as well get in line. Hey, I'll get your fish and chips. Just one. Yeah, weird little system they got going, but yeah, everyone that's actually in this queue is actually just waiting on their food. They're not ordering yet, so yeah, at least we got it ordered. So as soon as we reach the end of the queue, we'll have our food. Been waiting at least 20 minutes. This better be the best fish and chips I've ever had. Alright guys, we got our food. We'll give it a try. You know what? To be fair, I don't think I've ever had fish and chips battered like that. It's almost like dough. Like pizza dough almost. Like bread. Like most of the time with fish and chips, it's just like crunchy, but that was literally like bread. And chips are good, just standard chips. Now, I know it's weird hearing Americans say, "Oh, you know, like chips instead of French fries," but the difference between the two is that chips are chunky and big like this. Regular American French fries are a bit more thin. Think of like McDonald's or In-N-Out French fries. Like, I consider that a French fry. This right here is a chip. Very good though. Definitely give this place, Fish Off Bros, a try. Super good fish and chips. Like, there might be a big line when you go, but honestly, it's worth the wait. Yeah, guys. Finished up that fish and chips. Super good. We're just exploring what is left of the town, which appears to be this docking area. And so we're just gonna walk to the end, you know, see what's there, you know, for our curiosity, and go back. Oh my gosh, guys. What? Brass monkey. A funky monkey. Guys, this is insane. We found the brass monkey. Oh, just one of those songs that like our dad would play over and over from when we were younger. Howth School of Fish.
I want to go to the School of Fish.
I bet you it's an aquarium.
No, it's a school for fish.
Alright guys, this is the end of Howth. Yeah guys, that is the end of Howth. Over there is Ireland's Eye. That's what the island is called. Got little boat cruises. If I'm being fully honest, it is a little too cold for that. So we're not gonna do that. But yeah, from here we're just gonna get the train back into Dublin, take a bus back to our hotel and call it an early day, because tomorrow we have a ton of activities waiting for you to see.
This is done.
Yes guys, we decided to stop back in Dublin and stop at the Rolling Donut. And they are known for the donuts here in Dublin, so I have some high expectations for this. This is the apple crumble donut. It actually looks really good. It was the only flavor they had left, but honestly, that's fine because apple crumble sounds really good right now. Let's give it a try. You know what? It's not a bad donut at all. I've had bad donuts before, but this one's really good. It's not like the best donut in the world, but this is good though. Guys, I bit deeper into the donut, and there's actually a bit of like apple pie in there. This donut became 2 times better at least. If it was at like the 6 before, this donut's now at a 7. Okay, no, more of like an 8. It's really good. Alright, we're back at the hotel. That's all we had planned for today, so we're calling it early. But yeah, tomorrow we got a whole bunch of stuff booked, so you got all that to look forward to.